Hey, we love that umbrella guy. All right. Thank you.
I'm calling from Los Angeles, and I'm having a little problem under the name ThatUmbrellaGuy. I sent him my phone number at least 20 times in the chat and told him to call me. He ignored me. I'm a man. I filed the report. If you guys could take a look at it and give me a call back, I would love to hear what you guys can do to help us. We really need to kind of stop this guy at least until Monday. I told him to call me. I'm a man.
Why you wanna pretend, acting like a player, when you're just a faux backbone, step into this real mic slayer, pretending that you represent free speech, when bankrupt morality is all that you preach. A Netflix crew wants to tell you, please, life itself seems to have found you, saying you have Hollywood connections, while eating my table scraps, praying for a career resurrection. Keep blogging, saying crowds adore you, when even your 3 readers tend to ignore you. A crowd pretending you're a mic wrecker, a lawyer with the skills of a grocery checker. Clean up on aisle 3 instead of...
Let's clean it up on aisle 3. Hey, folks. Now, I'm going to note we may have a little bit of a reverb, like you'll hear it just a little bit in the background. That's because that umbrella guy is not at his house currently. We are live on location on the vacation trail, baby. That's right. After everything that's been going on lately, I decided to step away and have a little vacay, but I wanted you to be here with me. Yeah. I was messaging Megan, and she was like, you could do a hot tub stream, Tug. And I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. Well, the title probably wouldn't sound cool, you know? Oh, tugging in the tub. I was like, no, that sounds very bad. Oh, sounds very, very bad. But yes, we will be here for a few days. We'll probably have a couple more setups like this. It's fascinating, though. It tells you when I travel, I bring an entire setup so I can do this. I brought a mic arm and I brought a boom mic, but the rooms in here are big, and it's a vacation area, so they're empty. So you get a little reverb. And if you hear a train out there too, yeah, nobody's coming for me yet. Oh man. A lot of people have messaged me too. They were like, did you know that those people over on the other live stream, they brought up your wife by her real name, her entire name, and they were saying this and that. I was like, man, what a bunch of soft mofos. Call a bunch of people the Butter Twins. I mean, seriously, say Butter Twin powers activate, and say that they sound like Grimace. And what do? They lose their fucking minds. It's funny. It's funny. What weak people, man. Sad people. Oh, man. Too. So weird. I give me a drink here. You may, like I said, you may hear me this chair. I don't know what it sounds like. It sounds better than my regular chair, to be honest. I've moved around a couple of times and it didn't sound like a camel was dying in the background. So at least there's that. There's been some weird stuff that's happened in the last few days too. Like I wanted to continue our wonderful, wonderful streaming. Give me 1 second. I'm locking in on this with those good times that we've been watching. But I also I want to mention certain things, but I'm not going to cover them yet. I'm not sure. Like I said, we may do a live stream every other day while I'm here and then catch everything up toward the end. But man, there's so much stuff. I mean, I feel like I am so far behind on everything. Like today we found out that from Jeremy, his new video, you should check it out. It's pretty fascinating. But we found out that there was a Popo call. Who was it from? Well, you should check it out. You're going to have to. It'll be an interesting one. You'll like that new video. But I mean, there's been so much madness. And what it says is that these people that are around the Otter Creek, as Bruce calls them, the poor, unfortunate souls. Those people, yeah, even the people around them reportedly are worried. That says something. That really does say something. But it's fascinating to me too. By the way, on yonder doxing stream, where they're bringing up people again, I was like, hey, my wife's in recovery and stuff. Maybe people need to leave them alone. What do they do? Brucey's sitting on the stream while they're doing all this stuff. And I'm like, what a lawyer. Good luck suing people, by the way, buddy. Good luck doing that. By the way, he messed up big the other night. Remember when we were talking about I thought about this and it took me a couple of days to really process everything on it. But he wrote that we can all keep the videos up, which is not only, good times with that, but it's also, I guess he's saying that the videos are good to go. All past videos are just gravy, baby. So that's good. Thank you. Thank you for as the legal representative of Lynette Preston. Thank you for telling us that you have no problem with prior videos. Good job, buddy. Because otherwise, if you came back and you were like, oh, no, have problems with that. Not too late, man. Conflicting messages. What a moron. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's a secret weapon coming out. Oh no. What is it? Deodorant? These people, they said they got a secret weapon. Oh man. They only break it out. They only break it out when things get really bad. Yeah, I mean, what's going on? Oh my God. I mean, really fascinating. Flea spray. I keep saying this is true too. Like I said, everybody, and this is not a threat, I'm just noting this because this is how stuff goes. Everybody has people they care about. And they want to be nasty. And when they do, they invite an element that'll be nasty right back. But what a bunch of clowns. I'm going to talk about this case. Actually, the stuff they did the other night, that's the kind of stuff that gets channels taken down. Like that right there. It is, That's the kind of stuff that gets you nailed there. But I guess they don't understand the YouTube game. All right, let's cover this today. Let me hit those super chats right there. I'm working with a weird rig for my for my mouse. You should see how it's set up. So I brought a mouse with me, but I had no mouse pad. So I was like, how am I going to do this? So, I set the stuff up on a bed in front of me. I was like, okay, well, obviously I can't roll it through there. And so I had a piece of cardboard that it's long, and I set it on, set it on a bar stool. So when it's set up like that, we'll see. But if I have some stutters here and there, my bad. Again, we're running a professional setup. Like I said, not at home, but I still want to play. All right, let me give some love here first, real quick. Awesome Wombat, thank you, welcome. Thank you for your membership. Welcome to Stooks, appreciate you. Mimi, what's up, Mimi? Two boys. Thank you for the gifted membership. Awesome, man. Appreciate that. Subi Sue, 26 months. Enjoy vacation. Much love. I have been. I've been enjoying it. It's been good there for sure. Fake Laura Owens, thanks for the vibe. I've done a hot tub stream a few times. There's a video of it. It's okay till it hurts your face. Oh no. You must mean the hot water, of course, right? And Fallen Hero, what's up, my friend? Thank you for the super chat there. Thank you for the backing. It doesn't allow a statement with that, but it's plenty of statement. All right. Let's check this out together. Are you ready for this? Oh man, I'm ready for this. I'm ready. I'm feeling it. Man, I'm telling you, I've been writing down videos, by the way, that I want to cover and items I want to cover. And I'm like, man, there's so much stuff. So are you folks ready for this? Are you feeling it? I think I'm feeling it. What's up, Robert? You said I didn't bring you on vacation. You're here, baby. You're here with me on vacation. What you talking about? I'd throw you in the hot tub, but I think it would destroy my laptop. I'd be like, here, Chad, get in the hot tub. Whoopsie. Okay, here we go.
You're trying to confuse me, and I don't understand, so I plead the fifth. Not answering anymore.
You're pleading the fifth.
Yes.
So let's make sure we understand the question you're pleading the fifth to. Court reporter, could you please?
By the way, I've loved how many times we've heard. Actually, I need my avatar switched to that. What am I doing? I got the wrong avatar. Let me get the right avatar set up here. Apologies for this technical issue. Where's my plead the fifth? There we are. I too plead the fifth. I need to be dressed for the occasion, so I too am pleading the fifth today. There we go. Now we're sisters. What's up, Buttercup? All right, here we go.
Read back. Let me just rephrase this. See if she still wants to plead the fifth. Hold on. Let's try it again. Ma'am.
Oh, no, not. Oh.
You've testified that this picture was taken the same.
I saw the medicine container, and I actually thought that was Yonder Stanley coming out.
Time you had asked Jeremy Hales to
use
his tractor to remove the tree.
I thought I skipped it and then it happened. Help me. No. I was sitting here thinking, I was like, it didn't happen. And then it did. Oh my God. It's like when fate mocks you. It's like, take that Stanley, go to the face. No.
No, I did not. I never said that was taken the same time that I asked him to move the tree. I never said that. Shame on you.
Okay. Well, the record will reflect that you did, but that's okay.
No, I did not.
Okay. So this picture then was not taken. So this picture was taken when you...
I do not know.
But I showed it to you to refresh your recollection. Okay?
I do not know.
Now do you see it says here, pay for the land. Does that refresh your memory that
No, I don't know when the picture was taken. I could have already bought the land, had the picture, and
okay, so what she's talking about here, in our last installment, I feel like we're watching one of those serial movies, like Flash Gordon back in the day. In the last chapter, we heard about her putting up a picture saying that she'd bought the land, and right there, she put in, what the hells? Now, she was saying that she had only met Jeremy Hale just a couple of times, or rather, he'd watched him just a couple of times, had meeting. I don't know how that went, but definitely not a fan. Not somebody she would have been able to just pick out of a lineup very easily. And yet, she's tagging in items talking about her neighbors, the Hales. Huh. So she busts herself in this kind of stuff. And this stuff just gets better as it goes along. I mean, this stuff is amazing. It is. It is absolutely amazing. By the way, George, thanks for the 5 there. Tug, you're the best. Enjoy the vacay. Thank you. Appreciate that sincerely. And Tess, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships there too. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Man, you folks, I appreciate it. Oh, I'll take the kids and do something with it tomorrow. I actually took them to where Opryland used to be. You know, there used to be it was like a country music theme park that used to be there. Now it's a giant mall. Oh, what a switch up, right? Consumerism.
And put it up afterwards, sir. No, I don't know.
When you paid for the land, when you wrote that, was that a true statement up here?
If I say I paid for the land, then I must have. So I don't know.
Okay, you did not.
Okay, I plead the 5th. From now on, I plead the 5th. You're trying to confuse me. I already told you I don't have a brain that works like that. I plead the 5th. Thank you.
I don't have a brain that works like that.
You're answering that question. Fine.
Mr. Silverman. No.
Odd that she thinks Silverman is going to save her when this is what she wanted. Her own words, ran to the courthouse. She wanted this. She craved it more than anything. And now we all know Silverman actually bailed on her. These are the consequences when you're a habitual, pathological liar trying to attempt to destroy people's lives.
It is kind of strange how that worked out, wasn't it?
Now I want to ask you, did you ever ask Jeremy Hales to be able to attend at no charge a meet and greet that his channel was having on his property?
We talked about, yes, me bringing my tortoises to the meet and greet. Yeah.
Oh, man, they were going to hang out with the tortoise. Dude. She was going to bring over the crew. I like the subtitles. Let's look at this. We talked about, yes, me bringing the tortoises to meet G. Yo, G, what's up? She's gonna bring the tortoises out. I wonder if that was with or without crackheads.
When you say we talked about it, you said was that would be in person?
I think we talked. I'm not sure whether we talked about it in person or not. I don't know.
Do you have any documents that prove or tend to show that Jeremy Hales told you that you could come to his meet and greet at no cost?
I was supposed to bring the tortoises. He had the lady from the place that he was having it get a hold of me. And I told her that because of what had happened on my property with his girlfriend, that I was not going to attend.
Do you have any?
I was not bringing the tortoises to let his people play with them and see them.
Oh my God. I'm sure that's how that happened, right? Oh, I was totally going to bring them over, because I just... This is so ridiculous. Oh my God. But what happened with the girlfriend? I was just like, I'm denying you the tort. Man, come on, really? She was like, I didn't feel welcome. There weren't enough nails, thumbtacks, and screws on the ground to make me feel at home. So it just snatched my turtles away. Oh my God. What a crazy. What am I listening to some days? What's up, Rider Chick, by the way? Thanks for the 4 months. 4 months. So glad I found you and very glad you girls are on vacation. Indeed. Thank you. I'm glad, first of all, you found it too. I enjoy it. It's fun times. And yes, I'm glad we stepped away. This is our reset. Like I said, it's a mental reset in the physical realm. This stuff like this, I do this for a work thing, but I also do it because I enjoy it. So, it's always fun when you enjoy your work. And also thanks for the 5 there too. For the vacay fun. Hope you guys had fun and decompress. Yes, indeed. I've been trying. We went out, like I said, we've done a couple of things. We did I ordered sushi for them yesterday. The girls, the rest of that, I didn't think my 5-year-old would really like sushi, and the oldest, she didn't want to just try it. She wanted to try out, she wanted it a little spicy, she wanted some eel rolls, but she wanted to put some wasabi in the eel mix. And I was like, it's going to be spicy. She's like, I can handle it, Dad. Yeah, not so much. It was pretty interesting to watch, though. I was like, oh, you want to set that train wreck up by yourself. I mean, I like wasabi, I like it. I like it set up in there. I enjoy like some spice, some kick to it. But her, she's like, oh my gosh, I'm eating fire. It was funny. She was she's trying to front too. So she ate it and you could see her cheeks turn red. And she's like, it's really good. I'm gonna get up and check on something. I was like, you're gonna spit that out, aren't you? Get water. She's like, oh my God, yeah, it's too hot. Oh, it's too good. Anyway, here we go.
I was not going to do it.
Now that we heard the lie, let's hear the truth. Lynette did beg, not ask, beg to be able to come to Half Mill Time to Grill for free because she didn't want to put up the $50. The $50, which every participant got way more than $50 just in What the Hale's merch and different gifts and prizes. This was a significant investment for us to give back to the individuals who have supported What the Hale's. She begged because she had a tortoise. Now, for years, I've said a la doodles as a joke, making fun of the old meme of the kid who was a zombie, who was actually being interviewed by a TV station over Halloween. He's a zombie, and he says, a la doodles. I'm making fun of it. It was a viral thing. That's why she ends up in Otter Creek. She wants money from me. She wants promotion. Her entire plan, as she outlined it, as she's already spoken about it online, was to launch her YouTube page with What the Hale supporters. She wanted fame and she wanted money. And then she asked, could she put up a donation box?
So why is she mad? She's gotten a lot of fame. She's gotten all kinds of support. I mean, she raised money. She's got a world-class lawyer in Bruce the Mongoose. I mean, look at this stellar crew she's assembled. I mean, it's kind of like you remember Voltron? It's kind of like Voltron if you accidentally threw him in a fire. Hey, he's assembled, but he's kind of all over the place. I mean, oh Lord, I'm imagining melted Voltron. Let's assemble. We're going to fight that mean old Jeremy Hales. Oh my God. That's a funny middle picture.
In other words, can she beg for money? And my answer was, no, that is not appropriate for this venue. And then all of a sudden, things got crazy because she didn't get what she wanted. Money and promotion. And what's this thing with a girlfriend on the property? Well, she publicly posted all over Facebook that she told George to get the F off of her property. Now, you're going to see in the deposition that she finally, she debunks herself. She never said this. She never kicked George off the property. George is begging to get off the property. When you start a conversation with her, it doesn't stop begging for money. I can't pay my bills. I don't know how we're going to feed. You just want out of the mess. Same for me. Same for George. She said that Crook kicked me off the property with my tractor. Never happened. She literally came to me and said that Crook was.
Hey, by the way, I noticed a comment in the chat. I wanted to know. Kevin was like, Jeremy has a $400 an hour lawyer and Lynette's is free. Yeah, but here's the thing too. Nothing is ever free. Nothing is ever free. I'm telling you, if my lawyer was out acting the jackass all the time online, again, sitting with yonder doxing crew and more. Yeah. But then again, I think, who's getting represented there? I guess the answer, well, yeah, it pretty much explains everything. Oh,
Wasn't even going to be living on the property, that she was kicking him out.
Do you have any documents that shows that Jeremy Hales said it was okay for you to attend his meet and greet at no cost?
I don't know. I would have to see if I could ever find an email. I don't know.
Well, you already testified that you don't have any emails, correct?
On my other phone,
Let's get the heart of this. Let's get to the heart of this. Emails don't matter if it's on a phone or a computer, correct?
The emails,
Ooh.
I could have gotten rid of the email I used. I don't know. I didn't find any.
Boom, right there, by the way. That's 100%. Emails don't matter when it comes to a phone. They are not tied to a phone. They are tied to separate accounts. Now, she may be saying, I had this, like, you think about this. The only way what she's saying makes any sense whatsoever is if she's operating dozens of accounts out there, not different phones. Because again, if you, your text messages and everything, you can recover that. But the email, like I said, either way, either that's a flagrant bold-faced lie. Like, well, you don't want to talk about your email. Or you've been changing up emails, like you change up the groundwater out there. Now 67% sewage, allegedly.
Emails when I look, but you didn't give me a whole lot of time to search everything properly. So I don't know. But Jeremy Hales never, ever told me that if I came to his meet and greet, I'd have to pay with the tortoises. The tortoises were supposed to be there for his people to play with, talk, it was for show. So they had something to do. It had nothing to do with going there for free.
Was there admissions fees, if you know?
No, not for me.
Why do you say that? Do you have anything that proves what you're saying?
Just my testimony. I was never asked by Mr. Hales to pay to come on to his meet and greet ever.
Interesting. Just my testimony. But that's worth a lot here. That's worth a lot. Why didn't anybody believe me? It's like, well, Jeffrey, by the way, thanks for the 5 futures shows. Change out Tuesdays with Tug is now Tug in the tub with a fox. Oh no. Breadstick and pretzel funds. Or feed the bugs fun. No, man, we've already gotten pretzels, by the way. Actually, we're having some shrimp today with yonder grill. That's gonna be good. And wander. I said with yonder. Wander. Thank you for the gifted membership too. Thank you. Appreciate you all, by the way. Man, I'm in a good mood today. Very good mood. Thank you all.
But you did ask him if you could attend his meet and greet, right?
No, we talked about it. I don't know whether we talked about it jointly or I asked or what. I may have asked him because normally you take tortoises and stuff to somewhere like that, you get donations. So I may have spoke to him about that. And
wait, what? So normally when you bring tortoises to events like that, you get donations. Huh. So the idea of getting money from Jeremy Hales, I thought that never happened. I thought there was no instance there whatsoever. And yet there we are. Oh, well, I was going there because I thought I might get hooked up. All right. Fascinating disclosure, isn't it? I mean, yet another one. By the way, Wonder One, thank you for another gifted membership. Thank you very much. Saw that one fall in there. Appreciate that. And Sandy, what's up, Sandy? Thank you for the gifted membership as well. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, let's continue.
I don't know, but I just sent you the text message that I sent him telling him I was not going to participate. So why would I send him the text message telling him I was not going to participate if there wasn't conversation about me being there?
That was my question, ma'am. That's exactly what the question I had for you.
Right. No, I was never told by Jeremy Hales I had to pay to be there. The tortoises were supposed to be there for his people's enjoyment. Something for them to do.
And say, so you did you
He laughed.
ask if you could put a donation box at his meet and greet with your tortoises?
I did ask him if donations would be allowed. He said no. I said okay.
Wait, what?
You were okay with that?
No problem.
That didn't bother you?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I was still going to do it until I had a confrontation with Martha on my property. That ended it. I therefore no longer felt that there was any reason for us to be anywhere near each other.
No reason for us to be near each other. And even with a civil protection order, she still won't stop stalking. This was the major turning point. She was begging for money. She was told no. Like a toddler throwing a huge tantrum. She put signs all over town saying that I'm an Ohio rapist. She made defamatory posts all over Facebook.
Here's the thing. Okay, you see how this is one of the things that really kills me about the people who defend her. You see how soft these fucking people are, right? Could you imagine if somebody came out and said that they were rapists? Could you imagine the lawyer with her is throwing shit fits about the idea that he was called an ambulance chaser and had no clients? But all these people want to pretend that signs everywhere in real life saying that you are a rapist. Yeah, that wouldn't matter. It's no big deal. And you can't prove they're her anyway. It's like, are you kidding me? Oh my God. I love this little game. Again, you see how like salty and fucked up these people are. And they want to pretend, again, if in real life somebody went after them like that, started putting signs like that around their towns, other people pointing them out like that they would just, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I've heard one of them say that before. And I'm like, you have got to be freaking kidding me. You know that's a lie. I mean, that one heck of it. What's up, George, by the way? Thank you for the 5 there. So glad to be a Tugs Thug. Man, I'm glad to have you as the Tugs Thug, man. Appreciate you there. For real. I always love that. Tugs Thugs. I love it. Thank you, too, George. Appreciate you, man.
Understand, we have all the communication. She has all the communication, the emails, the text messages. It all exists. All the evidence is there. Just because she claims it's gone, just because she claims I don't use that email anymore, just because she claims in court, well, that's not on Facebook, Judge.
Hey, by the way, how is the sound in here? I can hear a little bit of echo, like not like echo, but I can just hear the depth of this room. But how's the sound in there? I'm just curious. I know that's like off topic and that. I'm just curious about it.
You can look at my Facebook now, and the judge goes, I don't care what Facebook looks like now. I care what it did look like. We have it all. All the evidence is there. She didn't get the money she wanted. She started to extort us. She started to use us, abuse us. And she's done this to her entire life to everyone who comes into her path of destruction.
And I very kindly and nicely told him that I would not be coming.
Did you tell him why?
It's in the, read it. You can read it yourself.
Oh, well, we're going to read it. Do you remember? Did you tell him when you told him why? Did you say?
Because of everything that was going on and everything that had happened, I didn't feel that it was proper for me to come. Absolutely.
Right. And how do you, if you know, again, I understand that you may not be able to tell me the exact dates or even a range, but if you could, do you know what month this meet and greet was?
I don't remember. No.
Okay, we can look it up. All right. And so you didn't go to the meet and greet?
No, I did not.
Okay, did you ever tell Jeremy what had offended you, apparently, that Martha had said to you? Did you ever tell him that?
You know what's strange? Have you noticed that she's actually answering the questions? I don't know what happened here. I'm not sure, but somewhere, all of a sudden, and I'm not saying this is going to last, but if you notice the last few questions, they've actually gotten out, and weirdly enough, I mean, I don't know, it's like Prozac or something. There hasn't been screaming, I mean, I don't have a garden hose size neck vein popping out every time. What's happened there? Was it the jingle jangle of what she opened for the Stanley? Where she like sipped down the Stanley Cup again? Is that what happened? It's strange.
I'm pretty sure we talked about it. She was in the puddle. She was in the puddle.
And who are you talking to?
I just had to stop my daughter from jumping in a puddle. Sorry. I have a child.
Just out of the blue. She's in the puddle. Oh my God. I mean, considering some of the stuff that's in the groundwater around there, I mean, my God, you jump in it, it's like the movie Aliens, oh no, somebody cut the face hugger's tail. It's spewing acid. It's like that. You step in that freaking water table down there. You're like, not the pud muddles. It's awesome.
Yeah, let's try it
Have
again.
a child.
I don't know if he and I talked personally about what happened with George or not, but she said on my property that I should give my daughter up for adoption. So I told her to leave my property, and that was the end of that. After that, I was not going to do the meet and greet. I didn't want anything to do with either one of them.
It's like a bobblehead.
Okay, and so that the minute.
Wait, so just randomly between bringing a tractor over and arranging all of this stuff, I'm trying to make this work in my mind. You have George go over and be like, by the way, you need to give your daughter up for adoption. Like, what? What the what now? I mean, I don't get it. I don't even get the narrative. Like forget the truth. I don't even understand how this is supposed to work. Oh Lord. What's up, Jean Bo? Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for the membership. Welcome to Tugs Thugs. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you here. And Stick, what's up, Stick? Thanks for the 2. The Habs-Bar Tylenol. She is kicking in. Yeah, it kicked in. I mean, she didn't actually. What was really weird about that? I mean, she didn't even freak out about the mud puddle too much. You know, she wasn't like, my child just fell into groundwater. Oh my God.
Then that she told you that, you decided
Not to do the meet and greet. Yes.
Was there anything else? Any other reasons you had not to do the meet and greet?
Just there. Yes. Something else had happened, and I do not mind talking about it.
Ooh.
I don't know what. I'm just going to plead the 5th because I don't know what I can say and what I can't say.
You say anything.
Plead the 5th. I had to.
Oh God, now she's going to start again. Look, it's amazing. She's like, yeah, something else happened. What? I got to plead the 5th. I'm going to plead the 5th. I don't know what I can say or I can't say. Now she's starting into it to tell us. Oh my God. Oh, fun times.
All I'm going to say is that I had to go to the sheriff's department about something and talk to them about his friends, Brett Granger and Treese Granger. And after hearing what Martha said to me and knowing where some of the stuff came from, I decided that I was not going to go to the meet and greet. I didn't want anything to do with those people any longer. That was it. Didn't have any, wasn't mad about it. I understand she
wasn't mad. I mean, this person is like anger incarnate. They're like a little ball of rage, just flapping those arms all the time. I mean, but that time they weren't mad. Right? They, oh my God, they weren't mad. I mean, the story, what's amazing is when your story, like it modifies and changes real time. It's like, well, actually, here's a new chapter. You didn't realize, but here's a new piece of that. It's like, okay. Okay.
She has her right to her opinion, and we didn't want nothing to do with them. That's it.
Uh-huh.
We ended no more food for the chickens, no more nothing. I had been giving them bread and stuff from chickens. And
where are you getting bread? Where's the bread coming from? Winn-Dixie? I mean, where's exactly? I mean, again, this is somebody that's telling us that they're indigent enough that they have to dumpster dive, but suddenly they have bread for the bread. I mean, yeah, I got some bread for that bread. I don't get it. I don't get that at all.
We just ended that part. We wanted to just let it go. Leave it alone.
I just heard something new. So you gave them bread?
Yeah, she was there that day to pick up bread for her chickens. Yes.
Had that been the first time you gave her bread?
Nope.
How long?
We'd given them some produce at the end of their driveway too, that we had told them that we had for their pigs they were feeding, that we had gotten donated to us from a food pantry.
They've never legally been on our property. They were never invited to be on our property, but they kept trying to invite themselves, begging and pleading to bring bread and produce. Well, now we know where that came from, right? The food pantry. We'd keep telling them, no, we don't need anything. No, we don't need anything. And then begging and pleading with page-long text, just insanity. And we finally just say, leave it at the gate. Now, the reason why George was even over on the property is because of the begging and the pleading. I have bread and you got to have it for your animals. And I just said, you got to take one for the team, George. You got to go over there today because I can't handle it. George went over there. And the same thing that happens every other day. I want John to unalive. I want him out of my property. I can't afford to pay my bills. My bills are this much. I need this much money. You understand when she's doing that.
See, the John thing, again, this comes up a lot. It comes up in so many people's recollections. It comes up in her own words. Again, from her own story, the man is a giant red flag. But remember, by the way, according to Bruce Melatonin, he's going to be suing us on behalf of John. I mean, the dude who he got arrested, the dude who wanted me, the same lawyer that wanted me to hype up certain 18-year-olds and a story, the same ones that made pretty horrible allegations about John. Yeah, that's fascinating. It's like, okay. Okay, have it that one, I guess. But yeah. Jack's mom thinks with the vibe. Withholding old food from the Hales really got them back good. Yeah, for real. For real. What will they ever do without the bread? Oh my God. But it goes with that whole thing. I've said before, there is nothing, free is never free. Ever.
She's begging. She's trying to make you feel, manipulate you, use you to make you feel sorry for her, to give her money so she can pay everything off. She's told us she's got $1,300 in bills and all this stuff, but she only makes this much money. And George told her, sounds like you got a lot on your plate. Maybe you should move some of that off. How in the world Lynette got out of that, which she has publicly posted, which we have all the screenshots. George told her to throw her baby in the trash. And she told George to get the F off of her property.
Throw her baby in the trash.
Never happened. Begging and pleading for money continued to happen to the point where George said, I have to leave. Let me go. I have work to do. I'm leaving. We never, ever wanted this insanity in our lives. When the insanity didn't get what they wanted, they tried to bring their insanity into our lives. They've wreaked havoc in all of the lives of all of the residents in Otter Creek.
Did they thank you for the food?
Yes.
Okay. So you weren't mad at his girlfriend for saying what she said. It just was a difference of opinion, right?
It really hurt my feelings, and I no longer felt the need to have any communication.
Okay. But you just said earlier, about a minute or so ago, and we can read it back if we need to see it again. You weren't mad. You said you weren't mad. It was just, she has a right to her opinion. You have a right to yours. And you have a difference of opinion, right?
I didn't hold a grudge. Yes, you're right.
I didn't.
So you weren't mad at Martha when she said that to you.
I can't say I wasn't upset about it. I wasn't mad that she said it, but not in that way. No.
I didn't hold a grudge. That's some fascinating statement. That is a really interesting way of saying that, isn't it? No, I wasn't angry. If you told me to throw my kid in the trash for real, I'd be mad and I would admit it. I would be utterly pissed off about that. Heck yeah. I need to give my child away and stuff. The fuck you say? See, now this makes sense. I mean, again, this person is anger incarnate. The story does not compute.
Did you curse?
Not angry. Not angry.
Did you say that makes me mad? Or worse than that?
No, I just told her that I think she better keep her opinion to herself and told her to leave my property.
And you said that it was in a calm voice?
Yes. Yep. Probably with tears running down my face.
Oh,
I'm assuming. If I remember correctly, I started to cry and asked her to leave.
Oh, tears of a clown. Tears of a clown. Yes, she said I should throw my babies in the trash. And I said, George, you're a monster. And the tears were right there. Oh my God. Okay. I believe
Leave my property.
So if somebody says that you
tears of a
told,
crocodile.
and she goes by George, you told George, she goes by George, right? Isn't that what she goes by on the Facebook?
Yes.
Okay. So if somebody says that you told George to get the fuck your property, they're not telling the truth?
I never told George to get the off of my property. I told her to get off of my property, to leave.
Okay.
I don't remember
did you
at
leave?
all saying the F word to her.
I bet all of her supporters remember. There is your leader. Oh, drink up that turtle soup. The leader who lies about the smallest things, you are guaranteed is lying about the biggest things.
Did she leave? Oh, wait a minute. So you didn't, did you, is it, okay, it's a different story now. Hold on.
I don't think I said the F word to her. No, I do not believe I did. No.
Okay. So when you told her to leave without you told her to leave without profanity, right?
I don't believe that I cussed. No. I believe I started to cry. If I remember correctly, I burst into tears and asked her to leave.
Same lady who has publicly declared that she has some kind of illness where she can't produce tears. So did she really cry if she doesn't have the ability to cry? Remember, no disc in her back either. Stage 4 melon.
That is very fascinating too. Can't produce tears, but she's got tears running down her face. Oh my God. She was so angry, she was spitting upward. She's like, I have a condition where my bottom lip, when I'm angry, sticks up a little bit because me spit towards my eyes. So technically, I didn't produce tears, but they were wet and it was dripping down.
Melanoma, cancer, among so many other things. You know, and we know, we have all the screenshots, we have all the text messages, we have all the information. Randy's literally looking at the screenshots where she's telling the planet that she told George to get the F off of the property.
Yep.
So why ask? Well, no credibility. She lies about everything. Literally down.
That is the point in a lot of this. You know, there have been questions. What is the point in asking these things? Remember, a good lawyer, they will ask questions that they already know the answers to because you are challenging the credibility of the other person. I mean, period, point blank. You let them lock themselves into a narrative that it damages them because there's no truth to it. Again, there's evidence to the contrary, but you know, in order for that to really work out, you need a judge that can actually look at it and I don't know, be impartial. That would have been really helpful, right?
To the details of how aggressively she removed George from her property, how John kicked Jeremy off. They've begged and begged and begged for us to be on that property and for us to have some type of relationship with them, for them to be on our property, for them to use our people and our influence and our page and our money. And it ain't ever going to happen.
So is it possible that you did say to her, get the fuck my property, but you're just so upset? You got it again.
I don't believe that I said.
Ma'am, stop. When I say again, we're gonna have to go over this again. Let me finish my questions.
Oh no, it's starting again.
When I ask a question, I'm making a record. Who are you talking to now? Are you talking to somebody now?
You. I'm going over and over. You're going over and over the same
I'm going to
thing.
do it too because you keep interrupting, and I'm sorry. So let's. I think you got it. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. Let me get the question out. Okay. So when you're saying that you
see how fast we moved, by the way, when we were moving through this, you know, we were moving really well because she was actually moving really well. But now we just regress back to it because, you know, that can only last for so long. It's amazing.
don't believe or you don't think you use profanity, is it possible that you did use profanity and you just don't remember?
I don't believe that I said, get the F off of my property.
I know that,
I
but is it
don't
possible?
think I
Is it
did.
possible that
No.
you did?
I don't think so. I don't remember, sir. You can
Right.
badger me and get me to say whatever you want. I don't remember. I don't think I did.
Okay.
That is not normally who I am.
Okay.
I remember crying and being heartbroken that had been said to me at all.
Okay. So if you did say get the fuck my property, you just don't remember, right?
Here we go. I'm not saying that.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Why? This Stanley Massacre. Stanley Massacre 2024. One woman plummets the stock of Stanley. And fun straws. These are these are the anti-fun straw. It's like opposite day.
Well, what are you saying?
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. You're trying to badger me into saying what you want. I plead the fifth.
Hey, ma'am, you're pleading the fifth. So you're refusing to answer that question. You're taking the fifth.
I've already answered the question. You're badgering me. I object to you continuing to badger me about the question.
Ma'am, I'm not badgering you. I'm just making sure I'm clarifying what question you're taking the fifth to. All right, let me ask the question and see if that's the question you're going to take the fifth to. And I think I got it, but it's the answer is changing. So is it possible? Let's make it real simple. You don't remember what you said to Martha, right?
I do remember what I said to Martha. I told her to leave my property. I broke into tears and I told her to go. Get off my property. That is exactly what I believe I said to her. Leave. Get off of my property now. That would be what I would say.
And you wouldn't have said get the fucking property to her, right?
I do not believe I said that.
Okay, that's fine. All right. One moment.
That's such a strange thing to lie about, by the way. Like I said, I would have human emotion if that narrative actually transpired. What would be the problem with that? Well, there wouldn't necessarily be one. And again, he's not said that either. But again, what he'll do is challenge her version versus her version. Mix that up there. But it is fascinating. Why would you want to change that up? Why indeed? Maybe to give yourself a certain look. I mean, so strange. Adair, thanks for the 2, by the way. I laugh every time I hear the word debunked because of what this. Oh no. I think about that shirt every time I see it. It's funny. What's up, Cheeky? Thanks for the 2 there. 64 times LB states, I plead the fifth. That's hilarious. Is that the actual count? Oh my God. I hope so. It feels like more. Elu, thank you for the gifted membership, by the way. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And Ann, what's up, Ann? Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for the membership. Welcome to Tugsdays. Appreciate you, Ann. Thank you. Man, 64 times. It is moving, by the way. Just to say, there's a little silence there. It's weird, like she turns to stone for a minute. It's like Randy's lost. Randy, are you there? Is anybody there?
Okay, sorry about that. All right.
Every now and then I check, she just freezes. And sometimes, if it weren't for the ticker in the bottom right hand, I would know it's moving. But even then, I'm like, did the picture freeze up? Am I sure it's working really well? It even psychs me out.
All right, we're done with this one. Actually, no, I'm going to show you this stuff here. Hang on. All right, Ms. Preston, is there anyone else that's been on your property that is on drugs?
Oh, I object. What does that have to do with anything?
You need to answer. Are you refusing to answer the question?
I plead the fifth.
Okay.
Oh my God, again. Holy crap. Oh my God. Just staring out the window.
Man, when I was at the hearing last, or I'm sorry, when I watched the first hearing where I wasn't there, right before it broke, you had said that you had wanted to play another video right before it ended, and you had said it was from 2 weeks ago. Do you recall saying that? You had a new video you wanted to show the court, but you never got to show it.
Yes.
What is that video? Because I haven't heard that you mention that video.
I'm not sure right now. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't know. That is honest. I'm so stressed out. I have so much anxiety. I don't know. I don't know.
So she had this thing. She was going to. Have we seen this happen before? You know, when asked about proof that she was going to bring up and showcase, haven't we seen this on repeat? Because it feels like we have, doesn't it? It's so crazy. Oh man. What's up, Lori, by the way? Lori, thank you for 50. Thank you there. Tug, I have so much respect for you and the relationship you have with the girls. Souvenirs were always the best part of vacation for my kids. Souvenir money for the girls. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Like I said, the main thing I do all of this so my kids can have a better life than I had. You know?
I think it was the town hall video.
Well, let's see if we can explore that, see if that helps. The hearing was on the 29th. So was there a town hall meeting in November?
It was before that. It was an older meeting.
Was there a meeting in October?
Sir, I don't know. There's a meeting every month. Every month there's a meeting. Without looking it up, I cannot tell you the date. I don't retain dates.
Okay, then take a moment to look it up.
I love that she tapped her forehead to make that I don't retain dates. It's like, oh shit. Yeah. What is going on?
It's okay, we'll wait. See if you can find that video you were talking about and what month it was. And I think you had said you made the video. Is that the one you wanted to show? So you should have it on your phone.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. We'll wait.
I don't even know where to go to look. Let's see.
She was told, you know, anything that you have that you want to present, by the way, you need to bring it to this. Bring your evidence. That's supposed to be part of this. If you missed out on the beginning stuff, it was really good because she pulls out this just giant stack of papers. Part of them, you know, are handwritten. You can tell. Part of them are text to type. So they're not handwritten, but she's gone in and she's had the computer like take what she's had to say. Oh, it's amazing.
I am not even sure where to go to look right now.
Quick, get the circus music. Get the claps.
All right.
I'm going to end up having to ask somebody. Like, I need to call a friend. Have you ever heard that statement?
Oh, no.
I need to ask where.
She told a joke. And the joke wasn't, fuck you, get off my property. She told a joke. She's like, I'm going to phone her friend. Oh my god! I didn't know she had any humor whatsoever. I didn't know she. I didn't say she told a good joke, but she's like, "You remember that one?" I played the fifth.
The video, what the date of the video was. It was a meeting. It was a meeting, and I filmed the meeting where Mr. Hale stood up in front of everyone and told them that I was going to hurt them, that I was going to kill somebody, basically, that I was dangerous to the town.
You had told the court on November 29th that the video was from a couple weeks ago, so it could have been, that could have been a mistake, right? That wasn't truthful, right?
Then it was not that video. I'm not sure
Wait,
which
I'm trying to
video
help
it
you.
was.
I'm trying
I
to help
don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, the problem is that
I have to go back through all of the evidence and go back to that court day and go back and see. I showed Mr. Feather both videos, I believe.
When you deal, this is frustrating sometimes. Imagine, if you will, you're going to go in and you're going to bring claims against somebody. Now, the first thing that you want to do is go through, look at what evidence you have, organize, compile it, and make it accessible, easy reference. You know, anything you can go back through. And really, what you want to be able to do with that is you want to be able to remember the main dates and remember what your evidence is. She can't even tell you what the evidence was supposed to have been that she was talking about. She's like, I don't remember what my evidence was going to be. It's like, how does that work? You know, if you don't have evidence to back up your assertions, you know what you have? Nothing. A whole lot of fucking nothing.
well, right.
So
but
I'm
that's
not sure if it was the video, if it had been John, Jeremy driving up to John, if it was another video about something else. I can't remember.
Well, I asked, you were told to bring the videos that you have today, and you.
I have all the videos somewhere on my phone. I don't know what date it was from.
Okay.
I have to look it up.
Okay. I've asked you to forward me, as you've done today, messages. I'm asking you to forward me any links to videos. Links. I don't need the video. You said that they're links. Enough.
You can't get a link to the video on my videos on my phone.
Oh my God.
I'm
I'd have
talking
to
about-
send you the video. The
Then send me-
video, if
send me
I
the-
took it, is on my.
Here's a crazy idea. I know this is going to blow your mind, right? There are different things that you can use, like, excuse me, I was thinking about it. You can make your files available through this little thing called Dropbox. You know, or there are a million different things you can do like that. You upload the file. After you upload it, you send people links. And you have them easily compiled by date, by reference. I mean, I know that's mind-blowing. You don't have to send it every single time and re-upload it. Again, easy to use. Plus, you don't have to rely on like Gmail, and you don't have to actually think, oh man, is it going to be over the size limit if I mail it through? No, link, very concise, very easy. I mean, oh my God. All these people around that are supposed to know, you know, what they're doing. And, you know, again, people like the joke list, for example. None of these people could be like, hey, by the way, here's what you could do. None of them were like, hey, let me help you compile and reference all of this stuff. Nope. They'll be like, coming soon. Coming soon. Oh. Thanks for the two there. Xanax fog. Is that what that is? I was like, man, all of it's a fog. It doesn't matter what state. It's just a perpetual state of commotion. That's all it is.
Phone.
And send me the videos that you want to use.
It won't send because it's too long. What I will do, though, is after this day, I will go put it on a disc at Walmart, and I will make sure that you get it, just like I did to the judge in Ohio.
How will you get that to me?
I can mail it to you. Aren't you somewhere nearby?
I'm in Trenton.
Okay.
Okay. So you can mail it to me. I'll give you my address. But I ask you have some sort of certified tracking number, because this is a serious matter. You can't hide videos. I need to see that.
I am not hiding anything. You're asking me what video I intended to play that day? I don't know.
So
I'm a nervous wreck. I was a nervous wreck at court. I don't know what video I had right then and there that day.
See, it's crazy. Again, remember, this is her action. Like, that's the thing you have to remember through all of her explanations. She's a nervous wreck. She has no idea what she's doing. You know? And it's like, and we get a nostril cam again. Man, I love the nostril cam, by the way. I mean, you can see right up in there, you know, man. It must be free parking in there because there's a lot of congestion. Gross.
I'm not sure. So you're browbeating me, badgering me to get me to say something that I can't.
Look how wild her eyes look in that, by the way. Is that spit? Is that what that is? Oh, gross. Did I pause it on spit? Is that what that is? Oh, my God. She's going to have to refill pretty soon from the Stanley Cup. She's like... They were like, man, there used to be a desert in that camper. But after this, she created a little oasis. She's like, gross, man. Oh, my God.
Answer.
There's no reason to
I
shout.
don't know.
I've told you before, there's no reason to shout.
Yeah, my Lord. Now, forget the calm. I take everything I said about calm back. It only lasted for, what, 6 or 7 minutes. This is the person that's telling me that they were just calm and casual and concise when supposedly booting someone off their property. I mean, are you kidding me? I can't even imagine it there. What's up? What's up, Kangs? Thanks for the 5 there. The problem with compiling them by dates, she would have to have the video. That's true. I mean, that is very true. You know, that's 100%. Just making something up on the spot like she does makes that hard. Yeah. Yeah, it's that whole kicking the can down the road. Like, you got a problem there. You know, you got a problem. You don't have anything to present. So you keep pushing it away and pushing it away. You keep saying that you're going to present it. And again, somebody should call you on that. And I'm not talking about the lawyer for Jeremy. I'm talking about like the court itself should have ultimately had a problem with some of this. But again, you know, I mean, Mr. Pep Talk himself, like, you know, Mr. Co-Counsel. I mean, the judge. That's who I meant. I'm sorry. He wasn't co-counsel. It's like she said that she wasn't represented, but I thought DeThomas's was her lawyer. I mean, for real. Otherwise, a lot of this shit would have been a real problem. In any other court, my God, man, it would tear you apart. And yet.
I object to you badgering me. You are badgering me, and I want you to stop.
Yeah. You said you're going to send me the videos you have on your phone. Okay.
When did I say that?
You just said it. You're going to go to Walmart and put them on some sort of drive or a CD.
And I will do that. I said I would, so I will.
So, but the date that was due is today. So I'm asking you, when will you do? When can you tell me? Ma'am, when can you tell me that they will be delivered to this office?
When do you want them?
Okay, today's Tuesday.
Today,
can you get them delivered to me? Not in the mail. I don't want to hear the checks in the mail. Can you get them to me by Friday, which is today's the 16th? Can you get it Tuesday?
I can get them to your office by Friday. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the Jeremy Hale's videos that you said you might want to look and use, you can send me links to those if you decide you're going to use them, right?
I don't know any longer what's going to happen. I had just had another call from the attorney, and they're getting back with me to let me know.
So right there, though, he said the items you're going to use. So if she's not going to use them, she doesn't have to send them, right? I mean, she is so combative all the time. And I get, like, their point, like, he's nice with things. He's actually being very nice as far as how this could go, because this could really be nasty. You know, some lawyers get up there and they will cook you. But he hasn't. He's actually had the freaking patience of a saint with this stuff. You know, he's found himself frustrated a couple of times, but he's held that frustration back and kept it in check. I mean, it's amazing to see. Most lawyers couldn't deal with that. I mean, she can't even deal with that. It seems like anything that comes in and contradicts, not even that. I mean, every relationship seems to have problems. Everyone you've ever seen, background. I mean, it is something else.
Know what we're going to do about my retainer, and then he will be retained.
I don't want to hear. Okay, that's the thing. I don't
know what I'm going to do because I don't know whether I'm going to have. Okay, you're not allowing me to answer. I plead the fifth.
Ma'am, if you really truly have had a discussion with an attorney and the attorney said something, no one is asking you to say that, and I'm not. And anytime it happens in the future, please don't do it, because we're not asking. Please don't tell me if you had a discussion with the attorney. Even if you hadn't retained him, there could be some cases where that's considered still advice.
Yes.
So anything
I don't know what I'm going to use in court now. I don't know. I don't know.
If you are going to use the link, never mind. Let's just go back.
He got frustrated. Again, all he was saying is, if you're going to use something, please send it over to me. And he gets so frustrated, he can't even get that through to her. I mean, nothing at all. Is that not crazy? So crazy.
Now
I plead the fifth.
Show you this one here. This was from your same posting to the court on the 2nd. Can you see that? I'll make it bigger if you can. You can't see. Can you see this?
Just think about it. Oh my God. How long does it take to decide? Can you or can't you? Can you imagine how a vision check here would be? Could you read the first line to me? Okay, what's the second line? Plead. Third line? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Can you see it? Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, I can see that.
Okay, this is the last page 47 of what you posted or sent to the court. Sorry, it's an exhibit in this case. So
that is from a person.
That is from a person.
That is from.
Holy shit! You mean one of her turtles didn't write a letter? I mean, that is from a person. Oh my God! Let me sit back and digest that a little bit. Whew, man, God, I'm glad to know that. That is from a person. Were they a nice person?
A fan. Like I said, I enclosed some things from a
oh my God, that
from
was
his
amazing.
fan.
Did you notice that lag? She was like, I said, that was kind of awesome.
This is the transcript you were referring to, right? That you attached. Isn't this the transcript?
She lost?
Ma'am?
No,
Or did she lock up?
that's not a
No.
transcript. Those are that
What's
he's
happening?
in. Could be from a
she's
video,
shooting at
could
us.
be from a hate group. Not sure which.
Well, you attached. This is your filing. with the
Right. Okay, let me look at it. It's the comments from the video, yes. So those are what people are saying after they watch the video. Yes.
And this is available.
That's the transcript right there. That is the transcript, but the one above it was from a fan. It was comment.
Now, here's the fascinating thing, too. Okay. So you will have Annette, Brucey, they all talk about, inciting. And yet they don't want to be held responsible for the statements of others. Like old Bruce the Mongoose again. He wants to sit on there, around other snakes and doesn't want to catch them. The old Dachshund crew. Oh, he wants to be there. Right, Brucey? But he wouldn't want to be held to that standard. He wouldn't actually want people to make him liable for that. Oh, no, that's not me. It's like, oh, well, when you present something, what comment? It's like, you can't have it both ways, man. There is or it isn't.
It's not transcript. See, it
Gotcha.
says comments, sir.
Yes, I see.
Two
it.
different things.
I got you. So
Yeah,
you have
two
the
different
transcript.
things.
So where this page is page 39 of 47, where it says 2 hours, 11 minutes, 27 seconds, saying, yeah, it will be if they, you're saying that's a transcript online, right?
A transcript on his videos, yes.
And that's on YouTube.
Yes.
And this transcript would be available on YouTube, correct?
Yes.
All right. And the comments that you just talked about, they're available on YouTube too, right?
Yes.
So you got this by printing out the screenshots from YouTube, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody told me that he was talking badly about me and that I needed to go get the screenshots. I mean, that's how you make a court case, right? How else am I going to get evidence and show what he's doing to me if I don't go get the evidence?
She's court ordered to bring any evidence she has to the deposition.
Yep.
This is the exact same as sitting in front of the judge in the court. This is a court proceeding, but she has no video. She has no text. Her emails don't work anymore. How convenient, even though we have it all. But now she knows how to get evidence and how to build a court case. Please teach us more. Oh, great one.
And just because I watch a video or parts of a video doesn't mean I'm a stalker. Then
It doesn't mean I'm a stalker. Just because I come into your home to help you fold your underwear, and while I'm there, I'll sniff it a little. It doesn't make me a stalker. What you say? I mean, allegedly. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. It's only the turtle bits. Oh, no. Damn. My anxiety is over the roof. Thanks for that one, for sure. Wanda, thanks for the 2 there. Tug, I plead the 5th. I'm sorry. Oh, it's okay. You can't plead the 5th anymore. Apparently, apparently, if you plead the 5th more than her, maybe that'd be a problem. Yeah. And Tiny, what's up, Tiny? Thanks for the 2 there. I'm not hiding anything. Please hide. Oh, yeah. Everything's, you may not see the evidence, but you certainly see that stomach getting worked out.
every single person that watches his videos and comments, they're all stalkers.
Guess what? I get to ask the questions, not you.
Yeah.
So this thing here looks like there's see the screen here on page 47? This looks like a highlight. Did you highlight this somehow?
Some of it of what was about me. Yes.
Okay. So this part here, it says the stories of Otter Creek has been so entertaining, sucks for
Well, I
like
highlighted that. That's a comment that was part of a nasty comment. That was highlighted to show how people feel about it. That person was being very nasty.
And you interpreted this comment to be directed at you?
Yes, they were telling him that they love what he's saying about me because the whole video was about me, and that they would buy the book if he writes a book about it. Yeah.
Tell me where you get your name out of this post.
They would buy the book. Otter Fodder, The Tales of Otter Creek. Oh my God. What a book that would be. I would buy the book. I would want an audiobook version because I like to listen to audiobooks while I'm driving around. Jeremy would have to read them too. Like that would be my one major ask if there was a book of all of this, you know. And then every now and then we could get some crazy clips.
It was in the whole video.
No.
It's not right there. It's not in that very part right there. It all goes along. Okay. I plead the fifth.
Oh, no.
I'm pleading the fifth from here out because you're badgering me. You're trying to make me say things that are not true or make.
Yes, he simply asked this comment that you've supplied here. She was saying that all this stuff is about her. He was like, is this comment about you? And she said yes at first. Then he was like, well, how did you get that? No. This is actually showing a tone up. And so oh my God. She's just like, oh, I give up. You're trying to make me say things that'll incriminate me. You're badgering me. He's, like I said, he's been a fucking saint about this. There are some lawyers that would have treated this like proverbial blood in the water, and they would have come in like freaking sharks. They would have eaten her alive. He's let her talk herself into plenty of corners that he can prove, like the narrative changes and more. That's the way it would have gone. But some people, I mean, they would have torn you apart for that. Like, she is very fortunate that he is a nice person. Oh man.
Making me look like I'm guilty of something and I'm not going to do it.
Guilty.
Of all these 47 ma'am, of all these 47 pages, you're telling me that every one of these comments I asked you to, you're going to take the fifth.
I'm pleading the fifth. You're
For
making me guilty of things that I'm not guilty of.
So
I'll move on to this next.
So let's get this straight. The evidence that she's supposedly proving that Jeremy Hales is guilty of whatever she's alleging, she's pled the fifth to when it's introduced, when questions are asked. What the fuck is happening? It's so crazy. Oh my God. Oh, the idea is so crazy. Oh my God.
Exhibit. You just got to get it clear for the record.
Oh no, nothing's wrong. No.
You're pleading your rights under the Fifth Amendment to the United States Constitution not to incriminate yourself.
No.
It's not just enough. I have the right not to do anything that can make you twist or turn or use it against me in some way, which you obviously are doing. We can hear that clearly.
I'll make sure I understand. So is that the only reason why you're pleading the fifth? Ma'am?
I am pleading the fifth because I am not going to be badgered and abused into saying things that I have not did.
Are you pleading the
Those,
fifth?
I
Are
told
you
you,
pleading
those
the
were
fifth?
comments. Those
When you-
were comments from his followers. I sent that in to show the judge that it does make a difference what he says about me. It does incite hate. It does incite violence. It does incite horrible things against me and my family. It puts us in danger.
What's that voice in sight? Last I checked, no one's pulled out any firearms on them.
That's true.
Huh. Me?
That's true. That's actually very true. Like, so incitement of violence. Yeah, who's been pulling out the old pew-pews exactly? It wasn't Jeremy. It wasn't fans. Who was it? I mean, as far as putting up signs around town, talking about somebody as one of the things that could really get someone hurt. Was it Jeremy doing that? Was it fans? Because I seem to remember it being a different way altogether. Huh.
Yes. Them? No.
Ma'am, are you refusing to answer the questions and pleading the fifth?
I want you to stop badgering me. I object
Again,
to
you
you
interrupted me
badgering
again. Asking you questions is not badgering, ma'am. I'm trying to clarify your answer. I want to make sure I understand because there may be a different issue now come up. When you say you're pleading the fifth, is the only reason why you have pled the fifth throughout this deposition today is because you feel you're being harassed? And that's the reason for your grounds for invoking the fifth and not?
No, because I have a right not to have you incriminate
Ma'am,
me.
you just did it again.
You just asked me a question. Are you not doing this because you feel like you are being harassed?
I didn't finish the question. So
You
again, I'm asking,
paused.
no, there's no reason other than to delay this deposition. There's no reason. There is no because. So to make a record, which is what we're doing, and so it's clear, if I ask a question and I'm not finished with it and you start answering, it's going to be a problem.
Look how many times he's had to say this, though. Look, we're creating a record here. Even if you think you have the entire question out there, you know what I'm going to ask. Let me ask it. Let me ask it. Oh my God. Man. Thanks. Okay, so this is where she mistakes the Fifth Amendment with Miranda rights. Don't use what I say in a court of law. Well, again, I've never seen anybody bringing actions that are saying, I'm not going to talk about said action. I mean, think about the absurdity that it is. It breaks my mind. It's like, how do you think actions work? Like, you have to have proof of said action. You can't say, I'm not going to talk about it. Oh my God, this is not how it works. Like I said, a real fucking judge, a judge that wasn't an absolute scumbag, would 100% agree with that. By the way, there's an article out there that there was a fascinating one talking about. So the other day, a melatonin-like lawyer was saying that talking about a sitting judge was a terrible thing. You know, people like Megan and myself were monsters for it. And yet there's an entire article going after the court system and more, written by the same person. One day we'll have to cover that. No, we're not going to. I'm just joking. Because that would give him attention for his case. And we'll never do that. Sorry about your luck. He's like, yes, I got. No, wait a minute.
You did quit. You stopped.
No, you didn't. Let's try it again.
Let's try it again.
And here I go. Many times today, you've said, I plead the fifth. Is there any time you have pled the fifth for any other reason other than to avoid incriminating yourself?
Every time I've pled the fifth, I've done it because you can turn and twist what I say into things that I have not done. You've already done it. You've already asked me things and then turned around and said, so isn't it true that you really did do this? That's why I'm pleading the fifth. Under the Constitution, I have.
That's what lawyers do, by the way. Isn't it true, ma'am, that you can have an objection on record if you actually had a lawyer present? You'd still end up answering? You know, there's a simple answer. No. Isn't it true? No. It's a simple thing. You know, I mean, this shouldn't be this difficult or funny, just to be honest. But it is both. It is both very difficult and very funny.
I have the right not to incriminate myself, not to, and just because you plead the fifth doesn't mean it's because I'm afraid I'm incriminating myself. It's because you could twist and turn things into something that I said or did that I didn't mean. And that's what you're doing.
Ma'am, so again, I'm going to make sure we're clarifying this because we're going to bring this up with the judge. So that's your understanding of the Fifth Amendment? You think you can invoke the Fifth for any other reasons or other reasons other than to avoid self-incrimination?
No, it's to avoid self-incrimination by you twisting and turning.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. She should teach law school. Could you imagine that? She should. Oh my God. I'd love to see law. Oh, Lynette's Law. That'd be a great show, wouldn't it? Like her teaching lawyers. Oh my God. I'd love to see her like try a case. That'd be awesome. Just get her in there like with the people's court. Let her define how the court works. It'd be the fucking funniest thing ever. You're welcome to Lynette's Law.
Learning what I say. Which you are. You're badgering me to get me to say what you want by saying it 50 million ways. That's what you're doing.
Okay. So you're refusing to answer the question by invoking your rights under the Fifth Amendment about.
I already answered your question. You asked me
you interrupted me
if
again.
those were from his people. I said yes.
Let me get it out again. You almost had it. If you hadn't interrupted, we would have been moving on.
Had it.
So please let me get the last sentence out. Wait for it. A millisecond before you. If I'm talking,
you almost
need
had
to do
it.
We need to make a record. So we're trying it
Almost
again.
there.
And I'm trying to move on, or I'll stay on this. I have other questions here, but I'll move on
Almost had it.
if you just answer one or the other. I'm just not clear, so I've got to get clear. Because now I think you clarified it.
Oh my God.
And I'll move on because you said you understand that when you invoke the Fifth, it's to avoid incriminating yourself for any reason. You understand that, right?
Whatever you say.
Is that your understanding?
I don't understand what you're saying. So whatever you say.
Then we're going to explain it. You know what? It's even going to be better. Let me do this for you.
I don't need to read it. I'm not mentally.
You don't need to read the Fifth Amendment? Okay, so
Nope.
how
Did you like that? I'm not retarded. Wait. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God. It would have been better if she was like sipping through the Sandley straw, like when she said it. Oh, my God. She would be a meme. I mean, this stuff could become like its own internet meme. I mean, you could have. She's like, I'm not. Wait, she gets up. She's like, I'm not mentally. Oh God. Okay, I'm good. Okay, I think I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready.
stand it then?
Sorry, it took me a second.
Sir, you are twisting and turning my words and then making them come out to whatever you want. And I have a right for you not to do that. because then you can go to the judge and say, well, no, she said this and she said that when I did not say it. So
Ma'am,
you've
answer
already
the
done
question.
it.
If
You've
you don't
already
answer-
lied and said that I've said certain things that I did not say.
So
You've
you're
already
saying-
lied.
Ma'am, you're
It's like,
refusing to answer the
ma'am,
questions,
ma'am,
invoking the Fifth Amendment. Because
ma'am.
again, this is truly going to be an amazing thing. I don't know how many times you've interrupted me so far. I've lost count. So we're stuck, and we're going to keep going. I am going to go here. Till
He right there. He lost his cool for a minute. You hear it? It came out like for a minute. He was like, "We're killed! Oh my god!" It's like, we will go on forever. You will age into a pile of dust in that chair before we're done because you will answer questions. You will let me speak one sentence. I mean, it's crazy. Again, she was doing it for a hot minute. It seemed like she wasn't going to get through it. Oh my God. This is just, it's going off the freaking rails. I love it. I love it. Diane, thanks for the do. Of stuff I have not did. Indeed, I have not did it again. Oops, I have not did it again. Allegedly. I mean, right, thanks for the two. I want to see her go up against Judge Judy. Oh my God, Judge Judy. Oh, that would be one heck of a show. Could you imagine her on Judge Judy? Oh Lord, I think I would have a heart attack watching it. I very much do it. That's a good idea. Bad Duck, thanks for the two. Returd head. I'm not returd it. There you go. That's not offensive. That's not offensive at all. There you go. Travis, what's up, Travis, my man? Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for the membership. Welcome to 10 Thugs, my friend. Appreciate you, my friend. And Lily, thanks for the vibe there. If she taught law school, Levy County courts would look like California courts, notwithstanding grudge judge. Oh my God. It would be amazing, just to be honest. I mean, I'd just love to see one law class done.
as long as I can. And we're going to go
Or teaching people about their Miranda rights. That would actually be a pretty good one too.
We're going to if we don't finish, we're going to continue this tomorrow. And so we're going to have to continue it again. But whatever to do, we're going to continue it as soon as possible. This is not a situation where you can wait out the clock by keep on interrupting me. So I'm just trying to make crystal clear. You have said, let's turn it the other way around. Since you don't want to read it, the Fifth Amendment, let's turn it the other way around. You feel or you believe that when you say, I have the right to not answer your questions under the Fifth Amendment because I feel I'm twisting your words. Is that your understanding of the Fifth Amendment?
Not just that you're twisting my words, you're badgering me to say things that are not true. And I have the right under the Fifth Amendment not to be forced to do that.
Ma'am, I've told you at the beginning, I've asked you to tell the truth.
I am telling the truth. That's all I've done.
So just tell the truth. Self-incrimination, how do you understand that phrase?
Silence. How do you understand so? Look, still silence. Oh my God.
Ma'am?
I don't know how to answer your question. I'm sorry. I don't know how to answer it.
It's important because you kept saying I take the Fifth.
I don't know how to answer it.
Again, this is truly an incredible thing.
This is truly. You can tell where he wants to say something else. This is so freaking hilarious too. He's intentionally hilarious at this too. He's like, again, this is truly an amazing thing. He wants to be, this is truly. You can feel it. He'll get it back. He gets it back. He's like, oh, I'm back to it. bed for that moment. He's like, oh my God. Oh my Lord. This proves, this proves an immovable object may be moved. What happens when an immovable object hits a wall is stupid. Even an immovable object can be moved. Oh, Lord. Oh, this is so good. Oh, man. One, thanks for the 5. Tug, I don't plead the 5th. I like being able to speak my mind. It's true. That's true. Well, this kind of stuff, this wouldn't be bad. Again, he's asking the question, isn't it true? Like if you just like anything, isn't it true that you've been taking craps in the groundwater, so you'll contaminate all of Levy County? She'd just be like, no, absolutely not. And so she'd have to do. They're yes, no questions. And yes, they love their questions. That's what they're supposed to do. Oh, Lord. We're not like, this isn't a trust circle where people catch you when you fall. This is litigation you brought. Holy crap.
When you say, we're just trying to understand what you're saying. That's all. So you said, I take the 5th, I plead the 5th, all that stuff. I'm trying to understand what that means. And how do you understand that? And so you said, you just answered, Madam Court Reporter, please read back her answer where she said, not only can I invoke the 5th because you're trying to badger me. Please read the question and answer. We'll take a minute.
Okay, one moment, please.
She's like, where do I go back to?
Where she said, not only.
Typically, a court reporter doesn't have this much trouble finding a statement. But in this instance, she's like, where is that again? Oh, no. Poor court reporter. Could you imagine having to keep a record of all this insanity, too? Look how long it's taken her. Oh, my God. This is too funny.
I need a couple-minute break. I have to use the restroom.
Okay, I'd ask, man, that you don't discuss your testimony with anybody during the break. Now, it's now, well, there's a question pending, the court reporter's pending. So,
Right.
Okay, well, she's looking it up. We'll come back in, how long do you need, ma'am?
Like 5 minutes. That's all I need.
We'll go off the record. Ma'am, court reporter, sorry, Jacqueline.
One moment. Sorry, I was getting ready to do my playback, so it's echoing.
And she's marking her pace. She's like, I finally found it. What in the world is
The
she
time
doing?
is
She takes something
2:43
to
p.m.
get?
We're off the record.
I guess that blue bucket was calling. Now, Lynette has been lying about everything.
You know what? I didn't even think about that. With everything else, I was distracted. I didn't think, maybe that's why she was staring out the window. He was like, the bucket is calling. The bucket is calling. Oh, Lord. I didn't even think. I was thinking, I got to go in the other room. No.
She's caught in all of these lies now pleading the 5th so she doesn't incriminate herself. You can't bring a case against somebody, plead the 5th on everything.
Right.
You don't get to do that.
Nope.
So she's not bringing any evidence. She's pleading the 5th. And now what does that do for the case? Well, there was never any evidence anyway. There is no case. But we're doing this in preparation for federal court. But her deposition for federal court will be days long. So will Crooks. And it's right around the corner. But we're nowhere near done with this deposition. It's just starting to get good.
Oh, man. All right. So that miracle was brought to you again by Mr. Jeremy Hale's Content Santa. So I want to make this very clear before I leave you. I want you to go to Jeremy Hale's channel, What the Hells. If you have not done it already, if you have, great. But if you haven't, subscribe. Watch the video that we just watched. Watch the new one as well. we are going to have to catch up a bunch of stuff, and it's fun. I don't care. I don't care if it takes a minute because it's fun. But make sure also create like a playlist or find a playlist of his videos, whatever you're in the mood for. If you wanted this or something else, it doesn't matter. If you want to watch them, great. If you're going to be away, let them play. Want to be away, let them play. That sounds good, actually. But yeah, just build a playlist and let them play. It'll watch ads. It'll support the channel. No muss, no fuss. Gotta love it like that. Now, I don't know. Tomorrow, I don't know what'll happen with streaming or anything. I talked to Megan. I probably doing a dual stream. We'll probably have issues with this week. We might work something out at the end of the week, but I'm away, so that might be a little more difficult to join. I don't know. We'll see what works out. But I'll definitely see you. I'm planning on Wednesday, but I'm definitely will be back Thursday too. And we'll just keep going. That's been fun. But this is me on vacation. I'm going to end it here. Man, 2,000 of you for this one. This has been fun so far. Oh, gosh. That's going to be good stuff. But I'm going to go have fun now. I'll see you later.